If Factor Friday Live, episode 16, brought to you by me, your guest, your host, Rodney Hunter, and our special guest here. I'm going to go ahead and ask him if he could introduce himself. If you could let us know your name, where you're from, where you grew up, where you played some football at high school, college ball, and even some of the pro teams you played for.
All right. Hey, how y'all doing? My name is Terrance Plummer II. Hey, people be forgetting the second, man. I'm the second, man. Hey, what you about to say, Rodney? What you about to say?
I'm Rodney Hunter II, man. A lot of people forget that about me, too.
Hey, see what I'm saying, bro? You understand, dog. You understand. I'm like, yo, I'm the second. Now, come on.
For the longest, man, I was growing up not writing it on my papers, man. But after a while, I was like, hold on, man, I'm the second. You know what I'm saying? My dad, Rodney Hunter, I'm the second. Let me put that on my papers, you know? So it's official.
You want to take your own little claim, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You start realizing that as you get older. But, yeah, my name is Terrance Plummer II. I'm from Jacksonville. Well, I was born in West Palm Beach, Florida. Then my mom moved us to Jacksonville, Florida. And then I went to high school in Orange Park. I played football there and basketball there. From there, I went to UCF. Shout out to them Knights, man. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Played at the University of Central Florida from 2011 to 2015. Then from there, I was undrafted to the Redskins. Then I played for the Vikings. And then I took my talents up north, up there to Canada. I played for the Toronto Argonauts. We actually won the Grey Cup my rookie year. Amazing, man. Shout out to the Argonauts. Win the day. And then last year I played in the XFL for the Tampa Bay Vipers before COVID hit. So
okay. Man, you got a ring with the CFL with the Argonauts, man. Back in, what was that, 17?
Yes, back in 17. Yeah.
Man, my boy Rodney Smith, man, I think he was with them Argonauts as well, man. Was he out there with you at that time?
Yeah, he came the year after we won the championship. He came in 2018. Yeah. Rodney is dog, man. That boy tall, man. He be going up and plays, man. He really snapped. I think he really snapped 2019. He had a good year. I'm happy for him. I know that dude worked really hard. So, like, when you work hard like that, great things come to you. So, shout out to Rodney, for real.
Man, I grew up playing football with Rodney back home in Miami, man. He came from playing defensive line, DN. He was a DN. You know what I'm saying? He was a defensive end, man. Defensive end and tight end. And, it worked out for him, man, playing receiver at the next level. And then you say you played in the XFL as well. So, of course, you played with Jordan out there in the XFL, and then my boy Stretch as well, Santavius Jones.
Yep, Santavius. Yep, Stretch.
Yeah. Cool, man. I wish that league was still going on, and hopefully it gets started back up soon, man, with The Rock, with his investment and buying that league there, along with some other people, man. We can get that league back going and up and running. See y'all back out there playing again,
Yeah, for sure, man. It feels good that we have somebody like The Rock, with just his presence, the man that he is, actually owning the league, you know what I mean? And him being who he is and how he worked his way up and played football from, he played at the U, and he went to the CFL and worked out, and he kept going, you know what I mean? Like, that's real deal motivation. So he understands the struggle and the grind of those who ain't make it to that top level, or who have made it that top level and kind of had to fall off a little bit, but still want an opportunity to keep going. So I'm praying that, we find out something soon that I would love to play in the XFL again.
For sure, man. We got somebody down there asking, man, who better in their prime, you or The Rock?
Yeah, that's my.
Come on.
That's my. Hey, shout out to my dog Polanski. He used to take pictures of me and my homie up there in Toronto. He like our little freelance photographer. He was like 14 when we met on Rodney. He just out there. He was like, man, I love to go to sports events and take pictures, man. He done turned his whole he got a whole little following on Instagram. He really turned up at a young age, you know what I mean? Kind of know what he want to do. So that was a really cool thing to see. But come on, Polanski, bro. The Rock ain't touching me in my prime, bro. Come on, kid. Come on, man.
Hey, I believe you, man. I'll probably choose you over The Rock as well, man. Checking out them stats I put up there, man, this week, man. Them accolades was crazy, man. But we gonna dive right into it, man. So before we jump it off, before we hop into this first topic right here, man, I just want to inform the people why I'm bringing them If Factor Friday Live. If Factor Friday Live, man. I've experienced and witnessed the success from a lot of athletes that they had on the field. I have a lot of good friends and close friends near me that I know, that I've experienced and know what type of work they put in off the field. And that's what I want to shed light on. You know, some of those experiences and lifestyles that they had to go through and overcome to outlive their to live out their NFL dreams, you know, their professional dreams.
Yep.
So you know, y'all tune in, sit back, relax, and you know, get ready for a true testimony, y'all. So TP, I'm gonna call you TP for the call, man.
Yeah. That's what everybody calls me. TP,
Sure.
man. That's what I'm known as.
So
For sure.
TP, man, give me a little history about you playing sports, man. What was your first love, man? When did you start playing sports? Did you play any different positions, man? How did that go?
Yeah, man. So coming up, man, I love sports, and I always enjoyed them. Anything with like a ball or anything that was competitive at that time of my life, especially I remember at the age of 5, I just loved being around sports. You know, I like everything about it. I grew up with my sister, but I had 2 brothers, but they was down south, so like that was a way for me to like, you know, meet other people, meet young kids. You know, we all got a little passion for the game and learn. So I actually started playing baseball when I grew up. Yeah, my mama put me in
So baseball
baseball.
was your first love.
Yeah, baseball was my first love, man. Baseball was my first love.
Okay.
And it was crazy. It was crazy because, you know, I had never at 5, it was my first time ever playing a real sport with other people around and everything like that. And I just took a real deal liking to it, you know. I always liked football and I always liked basketball, but like baseball was my first sport I actually played. You know what I mean? Put on a uniform, go out there, you people there, you try to go out there, perform, do your thing.
Yeah.
So I fell in love with baseball as a young kid, and I played it actually up until 9th grade of high school. Because
Okay.
what happened was, this what they ain't tell me though. I love baseball. It's a fun game, you know what I mean? It take a lot of strategy and you know, playing off your teammates and everything like that. And it's kind of like football in the essence of you need your teammate to hit the ball so that way you get an opportunity and y'all get up runs, you know, and you got to play good defense. So it has all that attached to it. But what they did tell me is when I got that first chance of that contact, bro, when I was on that football field, I had my first big hit. I was like, it's over. I can't play it no more. It's too slow. I got to play football, man.
Oh
I got
yeah,
to put
yeah,
on.
yeah.
You know how it
For
is.
sure,
Like,
for sure.
it's just something about the game of football, bro. It's just like, you know, like I got my first chance of playing in the 6th grade at 12, and I just was like, man, I want to play ball. I want to play football. I want to see how far I could take this. So I played baseball and football, and then I started playing basketball because all my homies that I lived around, they all played basketball. So I'm like, man, I want to play basketball too. Y'all boys playing, I'm playing. So like, for all the kids in here who in high school or whatever, like don't ever limit yourself. Always try to play as many sports as you can. Stay active because they all help in some way, shape, or form. My basketball definitely helped my football. So that's pretty much it, man. I
Man,
played all 3 of them sports coming up, man.
what kind of toll did it take on you, man, for you to walk away from baseball? It being your first love and you getting that first contact of football, man. Like what did that put you through, man? Were you sad and down about, you know, leaving baseball? Did you want to play both at the same time, man? What were you going through?
I was a little conflicted at first, but I had, you know, I felt like at that point in time, you know, when you're young, man, like at 15, 16 years old, you know, you starting to come into yourself, you know what I'm saying? You're feeling better in terms of your body and your confidence level, and you're seeing how hard, if you put this effort into this, it could be big dividends down the road, you know what I mean? Plus you love the game. So it affected me a little bit, but I was like, man, I know how far I could take this football. It's just in me. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't really too big of a deal. I did think about it for a little bit, but then when I got on that football field and I kind of made my presence known and did what I did, it helped me kind of, you know, lead the game behind.
For sure, man. So then you got involved with football, man. And were you on the defensive side of the ball initially, man, or did you play some fullback, running back? You look like you have some size on you, man. You know,
Yeah,
how did you go about finding your place in football?
yeah. When I first got out there, right? So like when I was younger though, that's the thing about me. I was athletic, bro, but I was real chubby, man. I was real. I had all the athleticism, but I was just real big. So they didn't really know where to put me. And this back in Part 1 where you had to lose weight. I had to lose like 20 pounds just to play that first
Oh
year. That was
yeah.
the reason why I ain't play football because I wasn't. I was a big boy. You know what I mean? So that year, my mom was like, "Listen, you're gonna lose this weight, so you're gonna be able to play this year because you keep telling me you want to play." So when I first got out there, they had me at defensive line, offensive line. My
with the fat
my first,
boys.
yeah, with the fat boys. You know how it is. Hey, it is what it is. But they were seeing how I was getting off on the ball and running sprints, and I was getting down
Yeah.
with the skill position. Like, hold on, he got a little something to him. So, but it's crazy though because my first number was 74, bro. But I played middle linebacker, bro. That was
With 74.
my first number, bro. I'm out there looking suey. I'm out there looking fool, man. got me out there. They got me out there wearing 74, bro. Out there middle linebacker.
Yeah.
But first year though, I played that middle linebacker, and this is around the time. So what? I'm 12. Okay, I'm 12. So you know what game out? Man, 2005. Who on the cover?
Mm-hmm.
Ray Lewis. You feel me? So I'm out
Yeah.
there.
Oh yeah.
I first started understanding like, okay, let me see who the best at the position. Let me see what they doing. Let me understand why Ray Lewis is Ray Lewis. Why Takeo
Mm-hmm.
Spice was Takeo Spice. Why London Fletcher was London Fletcher. Like that's when I started realizing football is also a game in which you need some intelligence. You need to
Yeah.
understand. You need to see it from how the pros see it and what their grind and ethic is. So when that's around 2005. So that's when I started playing Mike, and ever since then I've been a Mike linebacker, man.
Took off with it. Like my linebacker. Man, I saw that you played all three linebacker positions at one point.
Yeah, yeah,
Did you ever get it? You did.
yeah,
Man,
and
I'm an outside linebacker, man. I like to run around, man. You got to take me out of that box. Y'all boys can keep that box, that in the box action, man.
yeah, I feel you. I feel you, man. I feel you because it's a little different. It's a little different between them A, B's, and C's. You know that. It's
It's
a
a
little
lot.
different
It's a
down there.
big difference.
Yeah, yeah.
uh, where I
But
was going with this,
I
man.
played
So
outside too.
who's your favorite player growing up? You say you was inspired, to play that linebacker position due to seeing Ray Lewis on the front cover of Madden. You also mentioned Takeo Spikes, London Fletcher, man. Who was your favorite player growing up, or
It
even to this day?
it go by eras. It goes by eras for me because I feel like it come to a point in time and football is like you can only compare the eras, right? Because it's just the game is changing so rapidly and so quickly. So when I was growing up, I would see videos of like, let's say Mike Singletary, them type
Mm-hmm.
dudes. Lawrence Taylor. Cause people don't
Oh
realize
yeah,
Lawrence Taylor is probably the best defensive player that ever lived, you know what I mean? But he played way before we were born, so you don't really catch the wave. Just like when I try to argue about LeBron, I ain't really see Mike. You feel me? So I'm like, I'm gonna
you
say
say
Bron.
you say argue. Oh, Mike Jordan. Yeah.
Yeah. So like I'm gonna argue about Bron all day because that's who I grew up and watched, right? So me growing up, I'm watching
Mm-hmm.
Ray Lewis and I'm thinking Ray Lewis is just the epitome of what a Mike linebacker is. And just
Right.
his cerebralness and his suddenness and how he always seemed to be in the right spot when the game was on the line. Like that was he just had that type of tempo to me. He just had that type of flow where I know like on the football field he moving at a different level. And then as I started getting older, I got to watch Navarro Bowman and Patrick Willis, and them boys,
Oh yeah.
them boys, yo, them boys was rocking out there. Like I never seen a inside linebacker tandem like them two back out there when they was in San Fran, like really cooking up. So those are some of the people that really inspired me. But I would have to say Ray Lewis at the top, Patrick Willis, Navarro Bowman, London Fletcher because I'm not that big, and London wasn't that
Mm-hmm.
big, but he just had a nose for the ball and made plays. Also Zach Thomas, another one too, because my uncle don't
Oh yeah.
love the Dolphins. He was another
Them
nice.
Dolphins.
Yeah, facts.
For sure, man. Can't leave them Dolphins out, man. We gonna make something shake this year. So you started playing football. You played, little league. You had to lose some weight and things like that, man. Inspired by, some of the greatest, Ray Lewis, man. So how did you use that to transition to taking off into your career? Playing football. Did you start setting goals for yourself, man? Did you start to have dreams and believing that you wanted to be a professional football player? How did you use that to motivate yourself to take off and live out your dream?
I looked at it as because well let's look at it from this situation in which like I'm an intelligent person.
Okay, for sure.
At the end of the day, I was always getting like schoolwork was easy to me. You know what I mean? Like
Mm,
that was something that I knew that at any given time of the day, like I can go to school, get my degree, you know, be able to take care of myself and do those type of things. But what really inspired me was like, man, I could possibly be a Ray Lewis for somebody. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? By how I play. Not really about how I go out there and talk and do things like that nature, but just be an inspiration and be able to inspire people around me. I feel like that's one of the main reasons why football. I at that point in time, and I'm younger too, because I'm getting older now, and I'm starting to realize it's a lot more platforms than just football to be able
Oh yeah,
to,
for sure.
you know what I mean, like to be able to speak to people and be able to, you know what I'm saying, like actually touch them in a way that like make their day better or make them find something inside them to be better than they were the day before. So that's what Ray Lou and Pat Willis and all. I'm feeling like, yo, to get to the league, you got to be better than the day before. You
Yeah.
feel you
Every
can't.
day.
Yeah, every day it's a mentality, bro. It's a mentality. It's a difference. It's like I try to tell the young boys that now, like, bro, you gotta if you really say you wanna make it to that top level and you wanna be with the greats and you really want to, you know, leave a mark, you gotta work harder than everybody around you. Do it smart and always play your cards right. Don't get caught up in situations in which it could jeopardize your opportunity of one day changing your life, your family life, or people around you that you could have been an inspiration to, but because you ain't do this or do that, you never got the opportunity. You don't never want to live with regrets in life.
For sure.
So I feel like, and the thing is, like, my whole thing about high school was, bro, I was qualified for college in the 10th grade, so
Oh
I
wow.
boom. I done took care of that. Now I was just trying to snap on the field. I'm bringing you
Mm-hmm.
pressure every time. Because if I go out there, and do what I need to do, bro, my mom ain't got to pay for college, bro.
For
What you
sure.
mean? Only my up until this point in my life, I only had one inspiration which was my girl cousin. Shout out to Jatar. She went to UCF. I was like, oh, my cousin went to college. I know it's achievable. Boom, I'm finna do it,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna do it. I ain't doing it. I could do it in the classroom, but because I love this game, I'm just gonna feed all my into it. Let's see where
For
it can
sure.
take. You know what I mean? So
Man, you,
that
you spoke on something, man, right there, man. That I think is huge, man. And I wanna share this again with everybody on the call, man. You said that you qualified to go to college as a sophomore.
right.
You know, man, and that's one thing. Let me ask you: did you have an academic scholarship as well as a football scholarship?
Nah, when you get that, when you go D1A and you get that, and they give you that D1 scholarship, bro, everything taken care of, bro.
Yeah,
Your tuition, your your books,
your room and board, books, all that.
board, all that, bro. And that's why you gotta, like, if you really want that, bro, you gotta think how many kids want to be. I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like also I have a thing about the NCAA. I wish those kids could get some compensation. Back when we was playing, we weren't getting that
Oh yeah,
compensation. So, because it's a full-time job at the same time, but at the end of the day, I can't really complain because that's what was set forth at that point in time, and I
hmm,
was able to, and still able to benefit off of that. You know what I
right,
mean?
for sure.
But
So what I was gonna say though, man, about you qualifying for school as a sophomore, man, I think that's big. That's a great accomplishment for you. You know what I'm saying? Being able to, let's say if football did not work out, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure the academic scholarship probably would have rolled in and took care of that for you. Your mom wouldn't have to pay for school. But I suggest and I want to push out there that everybody who has a kid or who's in school right now, please pursue obtaining either an athletic scholarship in whatever sport it is you can master or academic scholarship. You know what I'm
fact,
saying? It's definitely achievable. You can do it. Again, athletic scholarship or academic scholarship, because I just think it can put a lot of stress on people, yourself or even your family, your parents who may not have it, who may not be in a situation to take care of your school costs, your school tuition and things like that. So
right,
please just work hard to attain it toward attaining a academic scholarship or athletic scholarship. You do one of those two things, that man, your college career be taken care of. As long
for
as you
sure,
stay focused and keep your head on straight.
for sure, and and also build off of that. I'm gonna let people know too. Some people aren't made for college. You know what I mean? Some people feel
Mm-hmm.
like, why give this time right here when I could be going out here into this workforce, getting some experience, having a trade, and being able to make money that way, in which, I could pay for my college now. I can afford college just based off of the money I done worked up these last 4 years or whatever amount of time before I even go. So I just want people to know, if you want to go to college and you don't want to pay for it, have an avenue. And if you don't want to go to college, try to get you something, have just any type of business or any type of anything. Just let your mind be free. Don't let the what society rule
For sure.
for you. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, bro? Don't let
Oh yeah.
society rule for you how great you can go, how far you can go. Like, I know so many people that feel like that have made it just by not doing that, but have done it in other ways, and now these people are successful too. So like, just know there's so many ways to make it. It's just it's just about what you got inside you to make that happen. You know what I mean?
For sure, man. Man, the way society has cultivated things, man, I'm so against it, man. I'm working to go against that grain so much, man. I just don't like the fact, what society has cultivated us to doing. You know what I'm saying? To following
Yep.
some of the generational trends and things like that, man, and just doing what society is doing, man. You got to go against the grain, man. I tend to think more so about, the 1%ers or the 10%ers compared to the 90 and the 99%ers. You know what I'm saying? There is a big difference between those two groups of people, y'all. So just know that whatever it is you're pursuing, you can do it. Just work hard every day towards it. You know what I'm saying? And you can live out your dreams, just like TP did,
Yep.
making it to the NFL. So
Back.
TP, tell me about your high school experience, man. Did you come in your freshman year being that guy on the team, being that the man of the team, man, as a freshman? You know what I'm saying? Then you have to, you have to play throughout your high school career, sophomore, junior, and your senior year, man. Tell me what that was like.
Hey, it was my high school career was, I ain't gonna lie, man. I was blessed. I was really blessed. When I went to Orange Park, matter of fact, one of my dogs on here and his little cousin on here, shout out to Chris and shout out to my dog Too Fresh. But anyways, I was blessed to be around a lot of athletes, man. Like, when I came in my freshman year, we had a stick. We had like maybe about 4 or 5 dudes getting D1 looks at that point in time. Our team was
Mm-hmm.
like, had caught some momentum the year before. So I'm coming in as a freshman. I'm not on varsity yet, right? So I'm playing JV, JVA, you know. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm doing my thing on JV, JVA. You know what I mean? I'm out there
Yeah,
balling. So some of the dudes out there, the older dudes, just always like, bro, keep snapping, bro, do your thing. We see it in you. So I ended up being on varsity my freshman year, but that was towards after JV and everything was over with, because they just wanted to bring me up to see what the game was like.
for sure.
Then my sophomore year, we got a new coach. His name Danny Green. Shout out to Danny Green, going into the Florida High School Hall of Fame this year. He So my freshman spring, I'm behind a senior who established himself out there already or whatever, being on the field. And but my coach seen me making plays all during spring, man. He made it. He's like, yo, I'm going with the young boy in the game. And ever since then, bro, I started high school, bro. I never not started the game. My 10th grade year, we went 10-3. We made it to the regional finals. We lost, but that was the first time my school had made the playoffs in, like, I want to say since '92, and that was in 2000.
Man,
So it was 26 years. So
probably when you was born.
yeah, you feel me? I was born in '93, so
Okay.
so 1 year older than what I was at the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we had never made the playoffs, and since that time, and then we did it. And then my junior year, we were undefeated in the regular season. We lost in the first round to the team that ended up going to the state championship. No excuse at
Mm-hmm.
the end of the day, but bro, we folded, bro. We folded.
Yeah.
We folded that game. But my junior year, we was like one of the best teams in the city. In the state, we was ranked number 3. And then my senior year, we went to the regional finals again. We lost on a last second play. But my high school career was good, man, because my sophomore year I was starting. I started every game. I had a real decent clip. But then by the time I got to my junior year, that's when it all changed. Like, your boys in the weight room, like, you feel me? Like, okay,
Oh, he started getting big.
yeah. You know what I mean? I'm 16 now. I'm starting to smell myself a little bit, you know? So I'm out there, and the game just became, but the thing is, I was putting in the work too, Rodney, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't going to I was there every day in the summer, getting that work. We out there running sprints. I'm out there doing my sprints, just trying to lead, trying to do the best I can. Lead by example. Not really trying to, talk you to death, but like just showing you, like this, if y'all trying to get to where I'm going, bro, this is how we gotta work. And we
Yeah.
had a lot of dudes like that. Like one of our running back went to Georgia. My best friend, he went to Liberty, then he played in the NFL. We had, our wide receiver was live, he went to UCF. We had a really great team. And I was blessed to be around those dudes too, because they were certified dogs and they wanted it just like I did.
So them boys had a common goal in mind, man, to first off make it to college, to play, had the opportunity to play in college, but then even that the NFL dream like y'all had, man. So with you taking over that starting position, man, I read that you led your team 3 years in a row in tackles.
Yes.
Man, that's a big accomplishment right there, man. 3 years consistently back to back to back. You know what I'm saying, man? How did you take that in, man? Were you, like you said, you started smelling yourself a little bit, man, but did you smell yourself a little too much, man? What did it take for you to humble yourself, man, and really work towards it, man? Were you getting caught up into all these distractions?
No, see, that's the thing. When I could tell you this, Rodney, now, because I'm getting older now, but like me as a man, I'm always humble, bro. I'm always for my people. I show love, bro. I wasn't smelling myself in terms of how I acted towards others, but it's like an inner confidence, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's it's like what Dame Lillard doing right now.
That
Dame,
boy's showing out.
you know what I'm saying? But like, it come to a point where it's like the work being put in. When you have that type of confidence, and you know that the work being put in, and you know that the time being put in, and you know you're not doing it for no other reason but just to be the best at your craft. You had that confidence going into it, man. You like, man, can't nobody, and that's how every football player that put the work in, really trusting themselves, they should feel like this is a game in which you have to try to impose your will on others. So like, you can't go into this game thinking that, I can't put this work in. Oh, y'all getting a workout? No, bro, I'm gonna chill. And then you think because your God-given talent is gonna equal up to what that man been put work in on, plus what he already been blessed with, you gonna get left behind. You know what I mean? So like, it wasn't in the way in which I was never like that, never cocky and nothing like that, but just always confidence, bro. You just gotta have that confidence when you put that time in, and when you put that work in, bro. It exudes. You can't help it. That's just what it is. You ain't scared of nothing. You just go in and rocking.
So you balled out your high school career. Were you starting to look into the rankings and the offers and the stars and things like that started coming in, man? You were pretty highly ranked, throughout the state of Florida. Coming out, man. Tell me about that, man. How did you feel about those offers coming in, and what led you to choosing the school that you went to play college football?
So to go into the rankings, I guess at that point in time, I felt like I should have been getting more credit for what I was doing, and the type of plays I was making, and how my team was playing, and what on that type of level. But at the same time, it kind of helped me build a chip on my shoulder to know that, at the end of the day, you still got more work. You still got more to prove, bro. This ain't nothing. You ain't what okay. You going crazy. You going crazy in high school, but it may be for naught. You go to the next level, you think because that's what you did 2 years ago. It's supposed to translate over.
Carry over, yeah.
Yeah. It don't work like that, man. It's a whole new year, whole new ball game.
Oh yeah.
How I look going in with that type of mindset, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta get better. If I ain't getting better, even my coach from college, he'll say you can have a bad day. He'll say you can have a bad play, but you can't have a bad day. That's just a mindset. you can't think that, you know, you can't rest on your laurels in this game when you know other people are working. So I think it just helped me build a little chip on my shoulder, like, okay, I'm gonna show y'all I'm really that guy, you know, at playing linebacker. But that's just how I feel. It has nothing to do with anybody else. At the end of the day, it's just about, you know, looking myself in the mirror and being able to say, okay, you're doing what you need to do. This is what you set yourself up for.
Hey, so let me ask the audience real quick. I want to get the audience involved. So y'all here with TP. Y'all here with TP. I had to get my football, man.
I
I
feel
had to
you, bro.
get my football, man. I had to get the ball, man. Hey, but y'all hear TP, man. You know, in the success that he's had throughout high school. Let me ask y'all, how many offers do y'all think he had coming out of high school? Go ahead and drop your number down below. Let me know how many offers y'all think he had coming out of high school. TP, how many stars did you have coming out?
I had 3 stars.
You had 3 stars, man, and you felt like you was worth them 5 stars. You needed them 5 stars.
I ain't think I thought I at least deserved 4. You know what I mean?
I
I at least
got you.
deserved 4, but you know, I'll take 3 all day, man. I'll take 3 all day.
Let me see it. Some folks say you had too many. Some folks say you had a lot. Hey, TP, man, go ahead and let them know how many offers you had coming out of high school.
I had 17 offers coming out
My
of high
mama
school.
said 22. Money was close. Money had 17, he said.
Yeah. And the thing is like I'm talking about solidified by on signing day. I actually had picked up some more, but I was already a knight at the end of the day.
I got you. So what made you choose UCF over some of the other schools? And what were some of the other schools you had to choose over?
I had to choose over some SEC schools. I had Vanderbilt. I had um I had Vanderbilt. I had Arkansas. I had West Virginia. I had NC State. I had Southern Miss. I had North Carolina. I had University of South Florida, FIU, Middle Tennessee State, Memphis, Cincinnati, Maryland, UConn.
That's enough right there, bro.
Yeah,
But you chose to stay in Florida, man, and go to UCF, man. Why?
man, it's crazy. It's crazy. Can I give you the story? Can I give you
Hey,
the story?
man. Hey, we want all the stories, man. We want the truth, man.
All right. And I don't want Night Nation to be upset with me. And it's crazy how God works, how the universe works, because he always when you want something, man, you just want it to go right. It's amazing how it works out, man. Um, so I was gonna be a South Florida Bull, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I wanted my cousin Sam Barrington. Shout out to my cousin Sam. He went there. He played linebacker there, and he saw me at a camp. And he was like, "Man, we want you to get you out here, whatever the coaches and everything." So I did a camp out there. I killed it. I had a good day. You know, they were showing love. They told me I was the #1 linebacker on the board. So I was like, "Bet, man, I'm loving it out here, Tampa. Okay, it's nice. I'm still in Florida. You know what I mean?" And so all during that time, I didn't commit though because I was still picking up offers.
Mm-hmm.
But in my head, I already knew I was gonna go there. They already told me I'm #1 linebacker. You know, they holding space for me, whatever it may be. You know, whenever I want to make the decision, I want to make the decision. And I was like, in that point in time, I was like, I mean, I got enough offers now to where they'll have to understand I have to weigh my options.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, them schools put that pressure on you, man. When they want you, bro, they want you. They want that. They want you right now.
They will. They will. They will. And that's another thing too, for all the whoever watching and viewing, like, man, if you get an opportunity to have schools, you know, come out there and offer you a chance, you know, to come be at their university for 4 years, 5 years, however long you may be there, do your due diligence, man. Know who you working with, know who you dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna sell you so many dreams. They're gonna sell
Boy,
you so many dreams. And you just got to be able to decipher that and see who really kicking it true to you at the end of the day, because that's literally gonna be the place you're gonna be for the next 5 years. But it's a little different. Y'all got a transfer portal, but you know, when you go into it, you want to make sure you're making a sound judge decision, not just based off of, promises or where it's at, but it's really about who in your corner when you get to the university. So, but back to the USF thing. So I have a basketball game on my recruiting visit out there to USF, my official. So I don't come that Friday, I come that night, and I get there. I stay there Saturday, Sunday. I had a good time, I was like, man, mom, commit, whatever. But UCF was heavy on my radar, right? They was always hitting the line. Always stayed true. Shout out to Coach Beck. He at University of Nebraska now. But he always used to hit my phone, man, like, ATP, man, we really want you, man. We always hold one to you. Just give us an official. So I was like, all right, I'm going to commit to USF, but I'm going to still go take my official to UCF just to make sure, because I can. It's just a verbal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So have a good time at USF. I'm telling them verbal commit, whatever. Also, at the time, my current wife, she was going to UCF from my high school, right? So she was just telling me, hey, just check it out, see how I look. You know what I mean? I was like, all right, I'll check it out. Because we didn't know we was gonna be married one day. We in high school, whatever. But she was like, go check it out. So I was like, cool. I mean, I could check it out. But I get there to USF, and the coach bring me up into the office and say, hey, man, we really want you, blah, 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 but we're going to have to take somebody's scholarship away to give you one. So right now we're just going to have to wait a little bit and give us like a week. I'm like, I don't understand. Y'all said I'm number one linebacker. I'm trying to come here. Like, so, yeah. But basically what he was trying to tell me is we done signed enough linebackers now, so we're going to put you on the back burner a little bit. I'm like, oh, man, no. It threw me off. So I went to UCF, though, and loved it. I loved everything about UCF. That's when I met Justin and Jordan. Them boys had a blue expedition, bro.
Yeah, they still got that.
Yeah, they still got it.
It's at the crib.
Ronnie. Man, I'm in there. We in there 12 deep on my recruit visit, bro. Going to, they take you out that night. I had a great time. The next day. And I was like, you know what, this just feels too right, man. And another reason I went there too, because Coach O'Leary, the head coach at the time at UCF, he actually came and sat in my mama's living room after I played a basketball game, came and watched me play a basketball game. They actually had to have security, like, escort them in, like police and everything. It was crazy.
To come see you.
Yeah, they came to come see me, bro. Come see me. So everybody like, dang. I'm like, okay.
That's live.
Yeah. So, but at the end of the day, it just showed that he really was really about, me getting there and me having an opportunity. He never promised me nothing at my mom's house. He just told me, listen, your son will have his education taken care of. He will be able to be 2 hours away from you. You have time to communicate with him, and just know that if he does what he needs to do, he will have an opportunity. And that's all I ever needed.
The opportunity.
An opportunity. Like, people don't realize how, like, when you get an opportunity to change something about your life, or an opportunity to, like, make something of yourself, don't let fear and fear of failure stop you. Because only way you really learn is through failure. Because then that's how you turn the L into a lesson at the end of the day. So don't be scared of that. And that's all I ever needed was an opportunity. So I ran with the opportunity, and it kind of led me to where I'm at right now. So
Coach O'Leary came out there to your school, man, to check you out. He came out there, had the security escort him out there, man. Then he took you back to UCF with him. So you go to UCF, man, your freshman year, man. What were you expecting, man? Did you have any expectations, man? Did you have any goals set for yourself, man? How did you approach going into college, man? Transitioning from the success you had your high school career.
My little transition from high school to college was a little different, I would say, because of the fact that, I came in not really expecting anything, but knowing that I wanted to contribute in some type of way, shape, or form. You know what I mean? And I wasn't really scared of going against, higher level competition. it just kind of drove me to be like, all right, you got to get in your bag, man. Like, bro, you're not the big fish in a little pond no more. It's D1A. Like, these boys come from everywhere across the country, and I feel like I work hard out of respect for them. Cause I was like, for one, I ain't going out there trying to get embarrassed. My mama in the stands, y'all tripping.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And then two, it's just I always wanted to be the best or be able to contribute to a winning team. At the end of the day, that's why we play the game. Like, if you're not winning, it ain't fun. If you're not going 100, it ain't fun. So that was just my mindset coming into college. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't know how I was going. I just wanted to be on the field, make the bus my freshman year, and go on like that.
And you came in as a true freshman.
True freshman. Yeah.
True freshman, man. So you played them 4 years, man. You didn't have a fifth year to play, man. You played them 4 years, man. Again, congrats to you, man. 4 years, man, to make it to the pros. That's big, man. You know, some people take that fifth year. You know what I'm saying? Some people, sometimes they may get a 6th year if they medical or whatever this and that. You know what I'm saying? But it took you 4 years, man, to live out that dream, man. You went in there, you attacked your plan, and if it was a fear of yours, I see that you attacked that fear as well. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But so when did things start getting real for you out there in college, man? When did you feel like you had the opportunity to make it to the NFL?
It actually happened. I don't really know, man. It was kind of I think it was after we won the Fiesta Bowl my junior year. And because my sophomore year I started and I played 14 games, and I had a statistically wise, I had a good year, but I was wet behind the ears. You know what I mean? That's my first year out there really being in the field, like really out there. We getting the whole 60. I'm playing the whole 60 now. Yeah. It ain't just okay. Hey, I'm gonna throw you out there, get you a couple plays. You know, okay, I make a play. Okay, he made a little play right quick. No, it's like the whole game we relying on you to make calls, get the defense set up, play Mike linebacker, cover number 3. Let's attack this running back. Let's blitz. Let's do it. You know what I mean? It became a little bit more. And I was out there at 19. I was a little bit younger. You know what I mean? Trying to lead the defense. So at times I was like, I would have good games, but I had bad games. Like, I was too like this.
Up and down, roller coaster.
Yeah. It's a roller coaster. It's an emotional roller coaster. And plus, like, now I'm starting, but like now you still got school. You still got to handle that. You still got your social life, in which you're trying to balance all of that. So you're trying to balance school, your social life, and I'm telling you, I ain't have a social life for real. I'm just talking about just trying to keep up with people that you know, just try to show love or whatever it may be. But I ain't out doing none of that. Like, I'm really in here trying to work, trying to watch film, trying to eat right, trying to live right, trying to do all that.
So you had to sacrifice your social life, man. Man, you're in college for 4 years, man, and you gave up your social life.
Right, like, you know, and I'm not saying that I ain't never get out or nothing like that, right? So, like, I'm not saying that I was just always in the dorm or nothing like that, but it was just a time and a place. Like, I ain't pulling up to Nice Library on a Wednesday. I know I got Thursday practice tomorrow. Like, no, bro, I'm finna hit these books, play this 2K with my roommates, talk to my girl and go to sleep. I gotta get up in the morning, 5:30. We right back to it. Like, it just teach you at that point in time. It's like you can't have your cake and eat it too.
Right. Time management. Someone to say it down there.
Yeah, facts. Just bucket.
Teach you that time management. For sure. Yep. Hey, let me dive into the comments and the questions real quick, man. Hey, for those who tuning in, appreciate y'all tuning in. I have TP here, Terrance Plummer here, former UCF Knight, NFL free agent right now. I know I see you rocking that Vikings too right now, man. He gonna get back out there on that field in due time, y'all. Please go and follow him, follow his journey. Check out what he got going on for us. But he's joining us tonight here on Impact Friday Live, episode 16. Go ahead and ask your questions, drop them below. Hit that airplane, share this here out to your family and friends, your football friends, your sports fans. But I'm gonna go ahead to the comments, man. Anthony Harris, at what point during your hard working process did you know you were going to make it?
I ain't know until I ain't know I was going. Well, let's just say I guess I don't know how to describe it. In terms of me making it, I made it to the highest level, and I got to play on an NFL football field, and that and I think when I first realized it, and the thing is, you never should kind of realize that you make it. You just should kind of have that mindset of just keep working, keep grinding, keep going, keep going. Not really looking at accolades and things of that nature. But as I look back and start to realize, it was probably when I got the call from the Redskins. They say, "Hey man, we want to bring you up here. We want you to be a priority free agent. Like we want to give you opportunity." And that's when it really sunk in, especially having to go through that feeling on draft day, of which you thinking you hearing you might go 4th round, 5th round, 6th round, 7th round. You never get that call. Like people don't realize, how tough that can be for somebody, especially when
Oh yeah.
the numbers you put up, and you can actually see like, he was doing his dollar out there, like, you know what I mean? Like it wouldn't
Yeah.
it'd be different if I wasn't putting. I couldn't put an address on it. I can put an address on it and I can show you. You know what I mean? So but the thing is, that's more of my ego. That was more of my ego at the time. You know what I mean? Feeling like real angry about the fact that I didn't get drafted, but the fact that I got that call, that's when I felt like, okay,
Hmm.
like it's gonna work out, bro. At the end of the day, all you ever wanted was an opportunity, like we talked about earlier. So I got it. So that's when I kind of knew when I got the call from the Skins, with the Washington football team now.
Yeah, yeah.
I got a call from them and they said, "Hey man, come on up here, man. We want to see what you got."
So I got another question here for you, man, from my boy Saeed. How did football expose you to things off the field that growing up you weren't privileged to see or experience?
Man, how did football help me see things out? Man,
Yeah.
to be honest, football done it's such a beautiful thing to me because of all that it's done for me. It's exposed me to new people from other parts of the world. You know what I mean? I've met people from all over this country, all over this world because of football. I've gotten to travel and live in Toronto and Canada, and travel around Canada and do that and like really enjoy that and see the people of Canada. And I've been to Ireland because of football. You know what I mean? I
Hmm.
played in a BCS bowl game because of football. I was able to go to college because of football and get education. You know what I mean? Like I was able to get paid from football. Like that's
Hmm.
you play the game because you love it, not because you're gonna get paid. But like that's just something that happens with it. So that's a blessing also. So it's really helped me see that, and it's also helped me realize that football helped me realize that by going to college, it wasn't the only way to go to college. It helped me realize that there's people who go to my school every day that I meet at UCF, and I'm like, man, you cool. Like you don't even play sports. Like you just come here to go further yourself in your academics and go
Yeah.
into your career field like right then and there. Like that was something that opened my eyes up to something else too.
Got a question here, man. What advice would you give young kids who's gonna get some money from football in the future? And I'm thinking you're talking about at the college level, man. What advice would you give those guys?
Getting money about them being able to get money.
Receiving money at college. You know how the college players they gonna get
Yes,
paid now,
yes.
man. What advice
What
you got for
what
those guys?
advice? What advice I would tell them? This is what I would tell them. If find something that you really love to do outside of football. Just like how Rodney coming to me right now with this podcast and this idea or this live right here, like you literally, that's the thing about being an athlete nowadays and having social media. You literally control the narrative. If you really want people to know you and things of that nature, invest in yourself and things you like to do outside of sports so that people can see the other side of you and also be able to relate to you in that. Because a lot of people can't relate to you just off of sports athletically because they're not that athletic. They can't, they might not be able to do the type of things you do. But they see that you
And
like,
at the
go ahead, go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, I'm gonna say and at the pro level. I got some people talking about and at the pro level, but continue on.
Okay. Yeah, and invest in yourself, even at the professional level. Just know like just like how Marshawn was talking about. when he had his last game with the Seahawks, and he was telling everybody, he was telling all the young players, protect your chicken.
Your
And what he
chicken.
protect your chicken, man. Like, and what he mean is like, don't like it's a different. It's and people think that you play professional sports like you're rich, or like you're well. It's the difference between being rich and wealthy. Like, and what you have to understand is that I'm not telling people what to do with the money that they make and earn. You know what I'm saying? But just make sure that that money that you have, and if you're able to play for a significant amount of time, let that money work for you. Don't let you work for your money, and then when your money gone, you don't really know what to do with it. You know what I mean? So,
For sure, for sure. I got some more questions here for you, man. What motivates you the most about being a pro athlete, man?
what motivates me the most? Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's that constant chasers, just going out there and snapping, man. Like just that
Going out
feeling.
there, everybody seeing you show out on the field.
Right, but the thing is, it's like you don't want to do it just for the fans, but you just do it. You got to learn how to do it for yourself. Like I just wanted to be recognized on the same level as Ray Lewis. You know what I
For
mean?
sure,
So like
for sure.
when Ray Lewis on the field, he respected. He going out there doing his dollar. He making plays like that quarterback. No, he dealing with Ray Lewis on the other side of the field. He better come correct.
Hmm.
Like, and you get everybody's best when you at that high level, when you that type of player. So I think like just me going out there and being able to go make plays and have fun and being able to give my team an opportunity to win because of the work that I put in, I feel like that's what I love most about it. Because in football, if one person out of them 10 don't do it right, the play can go crazy. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
It's assignment football, man. It's 11 people on the field. Everybody got a position.
Facts. And it's that type of game. If a wide receiver don't run the right route and that corner end up picking that ball off, you know what I mean? Like that's how the game
Six.
is 6. You know what I'm saying? This is the only game in which my center guard tackle got to do their job, my wide receiver got to do their job, my quarterback got to do his job, my running back got to do his job just to make this play successful. You know what I mean? My three
For sure.
technique can't get reached right here on this stretch because if he do, then that guard gonna reach up to the Mike linebacker. Now it's going for 45. You know, like this
Yeah.
is that type of game. You have to rely on others, and also you have to make sure that others can rely on you. And I think that's what I love most about football, man, and playing at the professional level.
What advice would you give young kids? And we try to speed this up a little bit, man. We got about 2.5 more minutes here, man. Or Instagram gonna try to cut us off, man.
For
If they
sure.
do cut us off, hey, please, we're gonna go back live and please join back the live because I got one very important question to ask TP. But TP, what advice would you give to younger kids who's working to achieve the level of success that you reached?
Man, just have that self belief, have that confidence. Know that the work that you put in is not for naught. It's gonna pay off eventually, but you have to put that work in. If you put that work in and you had a belief that you can make it, and that at any given time you ready to play this game at the highest level all the time, because that's what it takes to be, to get to where I've been at. Always try to bring your best every time. Then you definitely have a chance to succeed. And if you do, you one of the chosen ones because it's only 0.01%. So if you can do it, you show that that's the test of a man. You show that you can take on anything.
For sure, for sure. Hey, TP, man, last question of the night, man, for you, man. You know it's F Factor Friday live. And again, I want to thank everybody who's tuned in to the live call tonight. But TP, man, for everyone who's now following you, who are now supporters of you, who are now fans of you, man, who will be following your journey because they're going to follow your Instagram down here below after this call here, man. We all want to know, man, what's your F factor, bro?
What's my F factor? My F factor is that the game of football has blessed me in so many ways, right? So like because I'm able to play this game and because I believe that it comes through me, not out of me. You get what I'm saying? Like it's not something that I could say that it's all just been me. It's been blessings from up above and from family and people around me and my wife and all my dogs and everybody who ever supported me.
Look at that. Instagram stopped us from being great, y'all. TP, if you see me, man, come on and join back in, man. We gotta get that. We gotta get that F factor, bro. There you go. Appreciate you joining back in, bro.
TP, man, I went ahead and sent you a request, man. If you just go ahead and hit accept, we get you back on the live, man, so we can wrap it up, man. I want to hear that F factor, bro. Y'all, Instagram, and they will cut your live off, no question. Go ahead and hit request. Oh, I actually sent you one. Let me see here. I sent you one. I tried to call you. It said that it was waiting for you to connect. So if you could probably just go out and go back in, you'd probably see it say request, and then just hit request, and I'll go ahead and accept you. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. There we go.
There we go.
There we go. There we go. Hey man, Instagram. Hey, Instagram. That they would do it to you, but they cut you right off, man. Me and Sid it, man. But
I
hey,
ain't
man.
had no clue. My bad, bro. I'm over here talking too much.
No, you good. You good, man. You good, man. You was giving something great, man. So again, that last question that I did just propose to you and ask you, man. Because this is the If Factor Friday Live, man. Go ahead and share with us, man, what your If Factor is.
Yeah, man. Like I was saying, my If factor is just like I've been blessed so much through the game that, you know, through all the people around me, my family, my wife, you know, my friends, all those who supported me. You know, they love me regardless if I do play football or not. But, you know, it's a way for me to honor them, you know, go out there and give them my all every time just because of the sacrifices that they've made, especially my mom and my wife. And they're the reason why I play this game. And also the reason why I play this game is because from a young age it was instilled in me I just wanted to be one of the greats. And however I can do it, whatever platform or however I could teach somebody or do whatever I need to do, like that's what I'm gonna be able to give because of the game of football. I'm able to have honest, real conversations with good people and
Mm-hmm.
tell my story, and hopefully somebody can come away from it, you know, feeling inspired or feeling like they got some motivation. But if I can do it, you could do it, man.
Man, definitely keep doing what you're doing, man. You definitely inspired me. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm pretty sure you inspired someone else on this live tonight, man. We had a great audience tonight, man. I enjoyed your testimony, man. I enjoyed hearing your story, bro. I ask everyone to go and check out TP's highlights, man. Go and check out this guy's resume, y'all. What we talked about and discussed tonight is true. You know what I'm saying? You know, if and buts about it, y'all. It's true. It's facts. With the XFL coming back around, man, TP, I'd love to see you back out there, man. If you got the chance, man, please take advantage of it, man. Keep working hard. Keep grinding, man, every day, like you said. I like to say get 1% better every day towards your goal, your dreams, man. The things will continue to work out for you, Terrance.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it,
No,
bro.
no problem, man. No problem. Hey, is there anything you wanted to share, man? Anything you got going on coming up soon, man? Anything you working on you want to share with the people, man? If not, y'all go ahead and follow him right now.
Yeah, hey, some things. This is my dog. This is my homie. Takeover Tugger. This is Hat, man. I support the
Okay.
business. You know what I mean? Shout out to Takeover_Tugger. I want to shout out to Rodney for having me on here, man. I really appreciate it, bro. It's all love, especially when I heard who you was coming from Justin and Jordan, and like my big
Oh
brothers
yeah.
at my wedding. So like I knew I had to show love on that type of note, just because they so solid, and I know you solid.
Oh
So
yeah, man. Appreciate it.
yeah, man. I'm working on a rap album. I know
Okay.
everybody be a rapper, but hey, man, I'm throwing my foot in. I've been doing this since I was a kid, so that's gonna be coming soon. Other than that, I'm just keep training every day, keep working. I like to train kids, so you know if you live in the Jacksonville area, you got some young kids who want to get some work for somebody to play the game. Hey, you can always holler at me.
Send them your way.
Yep, and that's about it, man. Just want to say everybody stay safe, man. Be careful out here. Always protect your peace. Um, people are energy stealers, so don't let them steal that good energy or vibe you got, especially during these days, man. Always try to be the light. Try to be that 13%. Don't let that 87% of what the world try to give you destroy what you can be. So
For sure,
that's
for sure. ATP, man, thank you for tuning in with us tonight, man. Man, we're gonna definitely keep in touch, bro. I'm gonna hit your line after the call, man, and stay up, stay blessed, man. Love you, bro.
love, bro. Appreciate you, bro.
Already. Yeah, take care, bro. Enjoy your night.
If Factor Friday, man. Y'all already know.
Every
Yeah,
Friday. Every
every
Friday.
Friday. Yes, sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right, TP.
All right, bro.
Yeah. Hey, y'all. Hey, I appreciate everyone for tuning in tonight on If Factor Friday Live, episode 16 with Terrance TP Plummer. Y'all, I appreciate every one of y'all for supporting me each and every week. Y'all showing y'all loyalty. Tuning in on these lives every Friday, y'all. Taking the time out of y'all Friday instead of being out in the club. You know, hopefully y'all turning up at the home while y'all tuning into this live here, listening to these testimonies, y'all. But I greatly appreciate everyone for tuning in. Hey, got another live guest for y'all next Friday. So please look out for the flyer this week approaching of who we will be interviewing this week or next week on the live. Stay tuned. Hey, y'all get ready. I'm excited. I'm ready for next week. And again, thank y'all and enjoy the rest of y'all night. It's Factor Friday Live with your boy, Rodney Hunter II. Take care.